Yo, what is going on, YouTube fam? Andre Money back here at it again with another YouTube video. And today, I'm going to be going over a few pairs, which is GPUSD, which I already got in for a long position with all my Pits Profit Club members. Also going to be looking for your USD longs and Euro NCD longs as well. So before I get started, just go ahead and smash that like button down below and give it a big thumbs up and comment as well if you have any questions. And if you want to be part of my live trading sessions with all my Pits Profit Club students and take this fire entries that we see right here, just like this trade that we see right here with no drawdown, and take this live trades with me, click the link in bio or the link in the description, depending if you're on my Instagram or on my YouTube watching this video, so we could be joining my live trading session. So don't forget to click the link down below, and I'll see you guys in my next live trading session. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with GPUSD. So here on GPUSD, we actually come all the way down to the forward time frame. So on the forward time frame, we could actually see how market had created the Wyckoff method here. So watch real quick. So for those who don't know, the Wyckoff method is an area of accumulation where you see a lot of stop losses going on. So the seller's climax is an area that's oversold. Therefore, retail traders are now starting to get in for some buying positions. So on those buying positions, when they're in profits, market and banks are going to allow them to be in profits, so they could be moving their stop losses to break-even areas. After that, well, you have the automatic reaction, which is just automatic reaction where the retail traders got in for that buy position since they knew it was overbought. After that, you have the second tap. So once you have the second tap, this is where market and retail traders start seeing their new trend to the upside. You might not be able to see it as good on the forward time frame, but once we break it down to the 1 hour, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. So now coming into here, we have the sign of weakness, which the sign of weakness is just an area that shows weakness in the market, not much movement going on. Now this drop down is a down trust, where the banks get in for sales before the buys. So when banks get in for sales, they get in for sales to do what? To liquidate stops here, where we have all this liquidity, all this wicks, which is where retail traders got in for buying positions. After that, well, you have the spring to the upside, which was this big spring coming up, which created our imbalance area right here. So once that imbalance happened, market does what? It does its correction to retrace down and test into a potential accumulation price candle that we would be having on the 1 hour or 30-minute time frame. Now coming here into the 1 hour time frame, you guys can see how the Wyckoff method is much better structured. Selling climax, second tap, retail trust our market trend line, down trust we call it stops, market creates a spring to the upside. Inside this 50%, well, we have our imbalance here, this 1 hour imbalance, which would be right here. After that, market does what? Market retraces down into our 30-minute accumulation of price candle, which was right on the opening of our 30-minute accumulation of price candle, which this right here would have been our most precise entry. But unfortunately, I missed out on that entry, and because I didn't open the charts around this time, so therefore I had to chase it for a couple pips. I did chase it for around 20 to 15 pips. So we are risking a bit more, which is around risking 32 pips. Our total gain is still of 144 pips. Now my take price all the way up there, because if we take a look at the 1 hour, we have this empty imbalance over here that we need to fill in. So I'm waiting for market to fill in that imbalance and potentially come and play out stops that we left up here, which that area is an area of liquidity where we have that wick. So we most likely have stops over there. By the way, when the session opens, which will open in 5 minutes, I do expect GPUSD to keep on rising to the upside and clear out this new highs that we left right here. So currently that is what I'm looking for GPUSD. I was looking for EURUSD. EURUSD, we're kind of looking at the same situation here. Just that right here on EURUSD, we come into the 4 hour, even the daily time frame. Here on the daily time frame, we can see how market came down to test into our accumulation price candle that we left right here on the daily time frame. Perfect got rejected to now start going to the upside and eventually fill in this daily imbalance. Come into the forward time frame. On the forward time frame, we're just making this small retracement. I'm just waiting for the 1 hour test to happen, which would be also filling this 1 hour imbalance area, this empty imbalance that we have, as well as come into the 15-minute accumulation price candle, which is our last bearish candle before the push to the upside, which is exactly where I have my buy limit. Now, if you guys want to be taking this trade by the time you guys see this video, here is my entry prices. My entry price, take profit, and stop loss, risking 18. You gain 133 in total. After that, we do also have Euro NCD. Euro NCD, I am also potentially be looking for long positions. Just by looking at the information that we have in the 1 hour time frame, we can see how we do have this false trend going on. We have this false trend pattern, which is where we took the gunner for sales here, here, and here. Once we have a false trend, always in the third tap, market's gonna tend to push lower just to liquidity sell stops, which is right here where we have all this selling sell side liquidity. Once we do that, market's gonna tend to push a bit lower to come and test and take a past candle, which we had over here in the past, to test it and push higher, which will create the spring. Now the spring right here, we're just waiting for market to come back down and turn once we select our past candle, that we left right here, which would also fill in the imbalance to push higher, egg trout stops here and here, which is on the equal highs and buy some liquidity. So we're risking 29 to get 117, but we could also clear out stops all the way up here, which would be a total of 175 pips that will be securing in total for your entity. So your entity, I mean, here we have the buy limit. There is the entry price. Here is our profit and our stop. Risking 29 to gain 176 in total for UNCD. So with that being said, I mean, these are the current pairs that I'm taking a look at to be trading for tonight's lens session, which is UNCD buy limit. We have your USD buy limit, and I mean, GBP we already got in for the buy and already running some instant profits. We actually had no drawdown. I mean, we did have drawdown. We had only like around 3 pips drawdown. That was about it. But after that, we're currently now seeing profits to the upside. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to smash that like button down below, give it a big thumbs up, and click the link down below as well, so you could be joining my live trading sessions alongside with all my Pets Profit Club members. So with that being said, everybody have a great night and happy trading to y'all.